I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, a site with curated information you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Question I received for someone is, why do most job applicants never get hired for the job? I think it's a great question. I want to put aside the obvious answer. They're not qualified. But a lot of people think they are qualified. So why aren't they hired? To me, it all starts off with a statistic I picked up on a long time ago. 60% of getting a job is accomplished as soon as you get your foot in the door or have a conversation with someone. Because there's at least a minimal belief that each of you has something that the other one wants. From there, 20% involves convincing one another that it's true. And then from there, 20% is involved with subjective criteria. Like, does this person seem like they'd fit in? Is this a hiring manager I think I could work for? Now, I'm not a big fan of fit. I've covered that many times before, but this is the psychology that employers use. And thus, the hardest thing is to even get the interview. So then it begs the question of, how do people get interviews? And the statistics are that recruiters fill a certain number of positions successfully, and job boards fill a certain number of positions successfully. But 70% of jobs are filled as a result of networking. And of the 70% of them, or 49% in total, come as a result of introductions to people that your network knows who you don't. Why does networking work? Well, it's social proof. It's someone who the hiring manager or the organization knows, likes, trusts, perhaps respects, who indicates that this person might be qualified and provides an introduction. Now, that's obviously not always the case, but fundamentally, that's the thinking behind why networking really works. From there, you start looking at, how does a person really demonstrate that they fit the role once they're in conversations with the organization? Sometimes people just blab about what they've done and don't make it easy for the employer to understand how you can solve the need that they have. And thus, they talk on and put people to sleep. And of course, applicant tracking systems screen people out because you haven't done a good enough job for the applicant tracking system to recognize that you're a fit. There's a lot of reasons where it breaks down, but fundamentally, the biggest reason is you never get in the door. Why that is, there are many reasons. And I'm going to add in one more. Your resume and LinkedIn profile aren't really congruent. Now, sometimes the issue is your LinkedIn profile leaves you invisible, and recruiters, whether corporate or third party, are searching LinkedIn to find people to fill their jobs, and you haven't done a good enough job of indicating what your background is. It's not keyword rich. It's as though it's not SEO optimized, and thus you're pretty well invisible. Same thing with your resume. If you're expecting people to find you on a job board and you don't have a resume that demonstrates certain keywords that are marketable in your field, you're invisible. So when push comes to shove, you have to think like an employer. Yes, you're going to make your decision, but you're never going to have that chance unless you think like they do and what they'd be looking for from someone like you. Hope you found this answer helpful. Hope you give it a great review on YouTube. A comment there. Subscribe to my channel there, by the way. All you have to do is click that little icon in the corner there. Sorry, I always have trouble doing this. click that little icon in the corner. I'm going to give up. Click the icon in the lower corner there. Subscribe to my channel. Get notices whenever I release a new video for YouTube. And I'll also say that if you're interested in my coaching, you connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Mention that you saw the video. I like knowing I'm helping some folks. Once we're connected, message that you're interested in coaching. We'll set up time for a free discovery call. Hope you have a great day and take care.